Author's note. This video is my review of Sleeping Beauty, based on Sleeping Beauty by Charles Perrault, directed by Clyde Geronimi, Eric Larson, Wolfgang Reitherman, and Les Clark, published by Walt Disney Pictures, starring the voices of Mary Costa, Bill Shirley, Verna Felton, Barbara Jo Allen, Barbara Luddy, Taylor Holmes, Bill Thompson, and Eleanor Audley as Maleficent. Rated G.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
In 1959, the Walt Disney Company released Sleeping Beauty in theaters. While it didn't do too well during its initial theatrical run, it gained a lot of appreciation during future re-releases and became an iconic Disney classic. When the evil fairy Maleficent placed a curse on baby Aurora, three good fairies Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather hid her away to her 16th birthday in hope that she would live to fulfill her dreams and negate the evil curse.
Seize that creature!
While the animation is not the best from Disney, it's still as gorgeous as ever. The backgrounds are appealing to the eye, even if they aren't as heavily detailed as earlier Disney films. But then again, describing animation from the Walt Disney Company would be a video unto itself. I'd have to do tons of research into the history of Disney animation, ranging from even before Alice and Julius all the way to this day. That would be a task unto itself. You think I should do it?
And what are you three dears up to?
Now, of all the Disney princesses, I wasn't as interested in Aurora, aka Briar Rose. She felt like a different take on Snow White, as her character was very similar to how the first Disney princess was during her movie, which is a shame compared to all the other princesses and what she had to go through. The one compliment I can give her is that she does have a nice singing voice, and I felt sorry for what she had to go through. But that's basically it.
I'd like to turn her into a fat old hop toad.
I can understand the good intentions of Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. They wanted to keep Aurora safe and sound from Maleficent, and they had their reasons. And yet, while we understand why, sometimes they don't have the best ideas on taking care of Aurora, aka Briar Rose. It's a mistake they end up realizing, and they have to figure out how to correct it and make things right in the end. Though if you ask me, I ended up enjoying the pouty attitude of Merryweather over the other two fairies. Even fairies can be fans of Grumpy the Dwarf.
Oh, come on. For an extra bucket of oats?
There's also Prince Philip. At first, I thought he was just some dull Prince Charming character like with most of the early Disney princes, but I'm still surprised that they give him a fleshed out storyline, especially with his desire to be with Briar Rose, all while he's unaware of her true identity as Princess Aurora, which I still can't pronounce her name right. And the best part about this film was that he fought back against Maleficent, especially with the good fairy's help. Not bad at all for a mere love interest for a princess.
I really felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation.
You weren't wanted.
And speaking of which, I know what you all want me to talk about. Yes, Maleficent is the best part of the film, period. She may be evil and wicked, but she's also very cunning and clever, able to exploit the mistakes of the fairies and stay one step ahead of them. She even transforms into a fierce dragon near the end in her final fight. I think this is why Disney chose to remake Sleeping Beauty as Maleficent, giving the villain a bigger role in the spotlight. Speaking of which, I may re-review that film in the future.
You poor simple fools.
There are some rough spots in Sleeping Beauty, especially in Princess Aurora. Truthfully, I don't consider it the best Disney film ever, but it's still a nice flick that demonstrates the crew's skill in animation, and it's worth checking out when you can. All Once Upon a Time.
Now shall you deal with me, O Prince, and all the powers of hell!